Today we are talking about detaching from an outcome, the idea of how it's supposed to happen or when it's supposed to happen. As you may already know, too much attachment, whether it is attachment to your desire or to an outcome, can create delays in your manifestation. It can take the fun out of it. Manifestation should be integrated in your life. It should be something that you do naturally because you have been doing this naturally. Now you are conscious about things. You know that you can decide. You have that control. Okay? So it should be a fun experience. But if you are too attached to it, it can hurt you. It can cause you pain. It can cause you to feel overwhelmed and exhausted. And this is not what you want, okay? So this is what we are talking about today. But before I get into it, hello everyone. If you're new here, my name is Al. Welcome to my channel. And right now, let's get into today's topic. Being too attached to something is a feeling that is not good, at least not for me. It feels heavy. It feels like you need something to be happy, to be complete, to be peaceful, to feel okay. It's like being at the mercy of something and not having control. It doesn't feel good. And you feel that way, or I feel that way, because it is a deep state of lack. And we are looking outside of us for something when actually all the answers we are looking for are within us. We already are that which we want to be. However, understanding that that feeling of lack, of neediness that you may be feeling right now is not coming from the fact that you don't have that person, or that you don't have that money, or that you are not living that lifestyle, but that it's coming from a void that you have within you. And that desire is a symptom of that void, okay? When you understand that, then it's the first step in achieving your goal, because you don't have to focus your attention outside of you. You have to deal with what's going on within you, with that void. That desire is a symptom of it, not the void itself. Understanding that is the first step in releasing that mindset of attachment, of lack, and actually feeling that wholeness within you, the wholeness that is going to allow you to experience your desire as a fact in the 3D. The reason why overcoming lack is so important, releasing it, is because we manifest what we are. Everything is a reflection of our state of consciousness. And being attached to something or an outcome means that you are in lack. You are in that state that means I don't have that which I'm looking for, which I want to have in my life. Therefore, you are identifying with the story, it's not here. And because of that story, you are going to manifest more signs or confirmation that that story is true. And you are going to see that lack reflected in the 3D. Sometimes we are so in lack that things start unfolding and we are not able to see it. So we are looking for confirmation of that story of lack. And we end up stopping our manifestation from coming full circle. You can't mess this up, okay? But you can create chaos in your life just because you're not understanding what's going on within you. A client of mine, when we started working together, she wasn't in contact with her specific person for about a year. And as she was working on herself, he contacted her and asked how she was doing, what was going on in her life. They had a lovely conversation. But after that call, she got mad because for her, the story was, I have been doing this all of this time and he did not ask me to go out. He did not tell me that he misses me. He did not say all of my affirmations, yada, yada, yada. And this is the thing. You were in no contact with that person for a year and he contacts you and you are still focusing on that old story. He doesn't care, he doesn't love me, he doesn't want to have this with me. Then you are standing in your own way, because you could look at this situation like, he contacted me because he was thinking about me. He contacted me because he misses me. He contacted me because he is interested in me. Those are all true assumptions. But you can only see this if you are in the mindset that allows you to see it. It is true that he did not ask her out during the call. But it's not true that if he didn't do this that time, it means that he's never going to do it. This is not true. And if your mind is going that way, then it's just showing you there is something still there that is not suiting you, that you should be working on. It could be a self-concept thing, or it could be the old story, that you still haven't overcome it. The deeper your attachment, the stronger is that void, that lack, the limiting belief. And maybe you don't even know what is happening, why that void is there, because sometimes things are subconscious to us and we are not aware of it. But that's the reason why you have to go within and become aware of what's hidden to you. It's important to understand why you feel so dependent of a certain outcome to come true, so you can feel a certain way. And for that, you have to ask yourself a few questions. What's my story in that area of my life? And how does that story makes me feel about myself? Or how does that story makes me feel about other people? Am I running away from my feelings, my emotions? Am I avoiding facing my fears and overcoming them, or at least understanding them, understanding that they don't have to become my reality? Filling that void that you have within yourself may require you changing the stories that you have about yourself and about the people around you. And I'm not saying that this is easy. It's not always easy. But what I'm telling you is that it's worth it. That by doing that, you are going to feel more comfortable within you, more secure. That you are going to feel more in control of whatever is happening in your life. And that's worth it. You are always going to be okay. Always. And this is the understanding that you get when you start understanding conscious manifestation. You are always going to be okay, no matter what. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to talk soon. Bye bye.